This outboard motor had fallen into salt water while it was running. The dealer wanted over $1,200 to fix it. In our previous video, we changed the oil, checked spark and compression, had a look inside, cleaned the propane delivery system, but it still wouldn't start. It would backfire and kick back, which was a clue.
I wonder if the whole thing could explode.
All the ingredients for a running engine were there, but the result was the same, a backfire and a kickback. So I asked the audience for help. 12 comments correctly suspected a timing issue and specifically mentioned a sheared flywheel key. Another 12 thought the hydrolock had bent valves or damaged something internally. 5 suspected another valve issue, and only 1 blamed the propane system. I also ran a poll, and the results were nearly split between internal engine damage and a sheared flywheel key, with fewer votes for ignition and propane delivery.
Even though I can see the intake valve and it seems like it's sealing, if the exhaust valve has some corrosion on it, when the piston goes in and tries to create a vacuum, it wouldn't, because the exhaust valve would leak air back in, and that wrong vacuum number might be giving the mixer the wrong signal, which is why I'm going to do a leak down test.
It definitely seems like the intake valve is leaking, so I'm taking the head off.
All right, and taking a look at the top of the cylinder here, or the top of the piston rather, you can see a little bit of that milky oil in there. I'm going to pour rubbing alcohol in here and see if it can hold the rubbing alcohol or if the rubbing alcohol leaks out.
The valves were sealed and didn't leak, so I have a hunch about something else I want to test. I put the piston with the head off along with the spark plug in the same frame and recorded super slow motion so I could see what was really going on with the timing. Let me slow it down even more and watch. The spark plug should ignite right about at top dead center, but watch when it ignites. Right there, did you see that? Let's pause it right where I saw that. Right there, there's the evidence. Why is the spark plug igniting when the piston's way down there? That's not right. So now that brings me to my new theory. The engine went underwater at high RPM, it hydro-locked because of the water, the flywheel kept spinning, sheared the woodruff key off the crankshaft, and moved the flywheel a little bit, so now the timing's off and that's why it won't start. At first glance, I can't see anything wrong, even the woodruff key just sitting there on the crankshaft. But then I looked a little closer and I see an area that looks scraped on the flywheel. And here's that same scraped area on the crankshaft. But here's the woodruff key. It looks like it's still in place, but nope. Look at that.
The woodruff key's actually over here. It's sheared off and moved over to here. So that woodruff key actually just sheared right off and the flywheel moved, causing the timing to be wrong.
While I'm waiting for the new woodruff key, I need a new gasket here for under the power head, but I looked online and it says it'll take 210 days to get to my house, so I need to take matters into my own hands. This was a very complicated gasket, and it took me about 4 hours and 3 copies to get it right, but now I have a new gasket and don't have to wait 210 days.
All right, I got a new head gasket here.
After I got the head bolts torqued, put the valves back in, adjusted the valve lash, and threw a little extra oil in for good measure.
The mixer's finally going back on, my favorite part, right?
The magneto key was supposed to be available on July 8th, then it switched to July 13th, then it was back-ordered, so a good thing I ordered one on eBay and I got that one in a couple of days. It's taken an extra week to get this woodruff key in the mail, but we're ready to put it on, hook up the gas, and finally see if this propane outboard motor can run after it was submerged in salt water. Alright guys, I can't use my mic because it's raining, but we're going to try and start this now. I'm out here in the rain because I don't want to postpone this anymore. Well, there it is. After all that troubleshooting, replacing the mixer, pulling the head and checking the valves, and chasing every possible cause, it just ended up being a sheared woodruff key. But no doubt it wouldn't have run if I hadn't have taken it apart and cleaned everything. But I want to thank everyone who watched part 1, and especially those of you who left suggestions in the comments. Even when your idea wasn't the final answer, it helped me work through the possibilities and made this project a lot more fun. Hopefully this video can help someone else someday who's fighting an outboard that has spark, fuel, and compression and still won't start. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.